Hello everybody and welcome back to the More Freedom series. Today we are here at Atlanta for the Georgia 75. This is race number 9 in the More Freedom series season 2. And let's go through your points real fast. Still leading the points is going to be that number 96 of Nico 2588. And second's going to be a rookie, the number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper. Third will be another rookie, the number 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. Fourth will be, again, another rookie of TC Roberts. Fifth will be last week's winner and two-time winner in the series, the number 80 of Paul Garrick. Sixth will be the number 13 of King of the Aces. Seventh will be the 33 of ZWTF. Eighth will be the 72 of Duchess Baggins. And ninth will be the 29 of Wishbone Attack, and rounding out your top 10 is going to be that 95 of Zed Brunna. So that's your top 10 in points, and let's go through qualifying real fast. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 32 of Heck of a Doober, and on his outside is going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Starting third will be the number 34 of Super Snake, and on his outside the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Starting fifth will be the number 71 of Kung Fu Beer, and on his outside, the 799 of Mike Check. Starting seventh will be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games, and on her outside, the points leader, the number 96 of Nico 2588. Starting ninth will be last week's winner, the number 80 of Paul Garrick, and on his outside, the 49 of Jetman. Starting 11th will be the number 11 of TC Roberts, and on his outside, the 51 of AJM 2588. Starting 13th will be the 999 of Deviant, and on his outside, the 07 of Douche Baggins. Starting 15th will be the number 13 of King of the Aces, and on his outside, the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. Starting 17th will be the number 7 of Seabass, and on his outside, the number 30 of Corvette Stingray. Starting 19th will be the 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon, and on her outside, the number 23 of Fuller Than You. Starting 21st will be the number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper, and on his outside, the number 6 of Ice Cream Some Days. Starting 23rd will be the number 23 of Adam B. 5000, and on his outside, the number 10 of It's Some Alien. Starting 25th will be the 911 of Danny Cybex, and on his outside, the number 420 of Queen of Hearts. Starting 27th will be the 88 of NM 2588, and on his outside, the 187 of Johnny T. Homicidal. Starting 29th will be the 55 of Ida, and on her outside, the 72 of Duchess. Starting 31st will be the 300 of Resemble, and on his outside, the number 42 of Mom Games Hard. Starting 33rd will be the number 25 of JTM 2588, and on his outside, the 660 of Garrett Miller. Starting 35th will be the 69 of Arco Creates, and on his outside, the 47 of Dom Kizzle. Starting 37th will be the 619 of Balls Deep, and on his outside, the number 66 of Syndicate J. Starting 39th will be the number 19 of XJ Snake, and on his outside, the 29 of Wishbone Attack. And in the last row, shotgun on the field, starting 41st will be the 00 of Mudbone, and on his outside, the number 33 is ZWTF. So that's your starting lineup today for this Georgia 75 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So the crowd is already filing in. Happy hour is almost over, so let's go racing. Again, let's go through your top 10 real fast. Starting on the pole in that ketchup taco car is going to be the number 32 of Heck of a Doober. Second will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Third will be the 34 of Super Snake. Fourth will be the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Fifth will be the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. Sixth will be the 799 of Mike Check. Seventh will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Eighth will be the 96 of Nico 2588. Ninth will be the 80 of Paul Garrick. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be that 49 of Jetman. So we are set for 49 laps of hopefully green flag action here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for this Georgia 75. Changes to the track have made it considerably faster than it used to be. So we're going to see how these drivers handle these speeds, which can reach upwards of 200 miles an hour. Side-by-side action throughout the track. And hopefully this orange and black striped Dodge Challenger does not lead us around this field that much, but leading us down to take the green flag right now is going to be that 32 of Heck of a Duber, and on his outside is going to be that 95 of Zed Brenna. Right to the line they go. We'll see what happens as they come around this track, see who's going to lead this first lap. We already have we got side-by-side action through the back of the field. Duber's not getting much of a breakaway right now as we come down the backstretch. Right behind him is going to be that 34 of Super Snake, but down to the inside of that 34 is going to be the 71 of Kung Fu Beer, and right behind him is going to be that number 3 of Geek Girl Games, pushing that 71 of Kung Fu Beer around the track, basically down to take to the stripe. It looks like Duber's going to be your leader for the lap number 1 here at Atlanta, but Kung Fu Beer and G3 right now heading towards the front position. We got 3 wide in the back of the pack. Jumping back through the field, we have that number 7 of Seabass, 3 wide in the middle with the 32. Now the 32 on top with the 95, the 23, the 13, and a host of other cars right here, 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Some crazy racing to start off with right here at Atlanta. Your points leader down there to the middle, last week's winner of that number 80 of Paul Garrett, stuck there on the outside with the 32 and the, looks like the 999 of Deviant and the 34 of Super Snake. Precariously in the middle of this pack as they go 3 wide around this track. Jump up here towards the front a little bit as your leader on that last lap was the 71 of Kung Fu Beer, but now he's way back in the pack as that number 23 of Fuller Than You looking to take the lead right now. Actually, Sailor Spoopy Moon is going to show as your leader on that last lap, but this one's going to go to the 23 of Fuller Than You. 3 wide right now. That 88 of NM 2588 making it 3 wide. Being pushed around this track by the 55 of Ida. NM out to the lead. We're going to see what he does down the backstretch. Sliding up to the top of the track. Down to the bottom of the track he goes, right there in front of that number 420 of Queen of Hearts. The 25 of JTM 2588, who started way back in 33rd. As NM leads that lap, JTM is now up to the 2nd position on the track right now. From 33rd to 2nd, this huge pack of cars. Precariously 3 wide from front to back. Precariously 3 wide as the 69 of Arco Creates ducking down to the inside of that 25. The 25 of JTM 2588 coming out to take the lead right there here on lap number 6, starting lap number 7. Let's jump through this field real fast as we jump out to the back as the 34 of Super Snake, who started in 3rd, is now in 41st, right there with the 40 of Heck of a Duber. Down to the inside now is as the 80 of Hog Eric has fallen all the way to the back, trying to work himself up to the front now. Eric down to the bottom of the track, working his way up towards the front. Lap by lap here as we we'll jump back up here to the front. Lead change by lead change after lead change right here as the number 33 is ZWTF, who literally started last, is going to lead that lap right there. And now the 66 of Syndicate J is getting pushed up to the front. And now, this is some wild racing here at Atlanta for this Georgia 75. As we got 4 wide going into the turn, this is not going to be good. The 660 of Garrett Miller down to the inside of the 47 of Dom Kizzle. Shoo! We got it back to 3 wide right there as it was 4 wide through 1 and 2. Garrett Miller not wanting to be in the back anymore is coming up towards the front. And there, but the 72 of Duchess now making her presence known. With right behind her is going to be that Hellman's Mayonnaise car of It's Somalian. The action is fast and furious here at Atlanta for this Georgia 75. As Corvette Stingray is now up to the lead, and right there is going to be last week's winner, that number 80 of Hall Garrick, currently in the second position on the track at the bottom. Eric looking to take the lead, the 96 of Nico 2588 hanging out in the back of the pack as of right now. Didn't quite make it to the front right there, as now the 6 of Ice Cream Some Days is your leader. Down the backstretch they go. That one of Jamal Jackson, number 707 of DB, working his way to the front. Right behind him is going to be that number 3 of Geek Girl Games, and the 51 of AGM 2588. Down to the front stretch they go. 51 on the inside. DB hanging up in the middle, coming back down in front of that number 51 of AGM 2588. And there's your pole sitter, the number 32 of Heck of a Doober. Wild and crazy action going on right now all around this track. Jumping back to the back of the pack, let's move through this field as there's your points leader, the 96. Not being able to get back up to the front, but we're going to see what happens as this race goes on, because we still have lots of racing action to go here. As your leader right now is going to be that 7 of Seabass, but down to the inside getting pushed by the 25 of JTM 2588 is that number 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon. Spoopy already a winner this season in the series. Let's see what she can do, but the 25 of JTM 2588 on the bottom was getting a little bit of a push by that number 49, his teammate, the 49 of Jetman. But your leader again on this lap is going to be that 7 of Seabass in this Seabass in the Amish Origins car, racing for Amish Buggy Racing in that Pontiac. Seabass started in the 17th position, currently still leading this race out in front. We've got an accident, folks. We've got an accident. I saw it coming. And we're going to see who's all involved here. But it looks like several of the Aces to Z Motorsports vehicles may be in trouble right now. Queen of the Hearts taking on 4 tires. We're going to see what happens with her. That's going to be the number... I think that's the 51 of AJM 2588 with huge damage all over his car. The 23 of Fuller Than You also with damage on his car. And the 13 of King of the Aces, last season's points winner, smoking as he's driving around this track. So, bad break right here for this number 13, as it's starting in the 15th position. King of the Aces looks like he might be out of this race. We're going to see what happens, but Corvette Stingray with no pit stop here. So we're going to check out pit road, see what happens. Here comes Heck of a Doober down pit road. Zed Brunna with left side tires on, and he's out and away. And there goes the number 7 of Seabass. Huge race off of pit road right now. As you can see, the racing on the track is hot and fast and furious. It's heated up. And it looks like the King of the Aces is going to be showing out of this race, as well as the 42 of AJM 2588 involved in that accident. As of right now, we'll see if anybody else goes out. I know that number 11 of TC Roberts, I think he was involved as well. So we'll keep an eye on those cars. We'll check out this replay real fast as pit road action has slowed down to almost zero with that number 23 of Fuller Than You still on pit road. But we'll check out that replay real fast, see what happened. So what we're going to see here in this replay is that the number 300 of Resemble tries to go down to the inside here in the turn to make it 4 wide with the number 23, or the 23 of Fuller Than You. And that's really not going to work so well, as Resemble's going to get into the right rear of Fuller Than You, and that's what's going to cause this major accident right here. So let's go ahead and see this replay. As you can see, luckily, with the amount of people that were here in the corner at the time, thankfully that those were the only people involved in the accident. So we're going to see what happens with Fuller's car as the race goes on. But yeah, there was what happened to bring out this caution today. So again, your leader is going to be that number 30 of Corvette Stingray, who I don't believe has taken a pit stop. He has not pitted yet today. So Corvette Stingray with his team, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out. But Corvette, no pit stop as of right now for that number 30 car. We'll see what they do here as the race goes on, but we are lap 20 out of 49. I'm guessing probably, if he can get into the pits and get out and everybody else has to stop again, that might be good for him. But we'll see. So Fuller Than You still in the pits as of right now. Looks like he's going to go a lap down here. He's actually already a lap down. Some hot, furious action going on here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kind of a break right now. It's kind of like a nice little break as the for this caution. As we saw, we had that 4 wide, and but it's just, yeah, like I'm just winded from all the action that was going on the track. Let's see if Fuller is still in the pits. Oh, Fuller actually might be out of the race. Waiting for this timing and scoring to update. Yeah, well, nope, it shows him as running. So we're getting the 1 to go here. He was making his way up through the field. So you're going to see that number 23 of Fuller Than You is going to be down on the inside of the number 30 of Corvette Stingray here as we come back to take this green flag. We'll be starting lap number 20. We'll be finishing lap number 22, starting lap number 23 as we go back to green. So thankfully, the accident wasn't the big one where it took out 3/4 of the field, as the fastest lap as of right now goes to the number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper at 26.914 seconds, or 205.989 miles per hour. So with them going that fast, the room for error today is almost zero. So laying him down to take that green flag is going to be that number 30 of Corvette Stingray for CSR Racing. And right behind him is going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Behind him are going to be 2 Pontiacs, the 7 of Seabass and the 19 of XJ Snake. Single file right now, so we're going to see what happens as this race progresses and things get wild. We got the 7 and the 19. 7 in the middle, 19 looks like he's about to, oh my gosh. Corvette Stingray must have just wanted to get those bonus points. He's into the pits and is pitting now. So your leader is going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Leading us way out in front of the rest of the pack right now. We're going to see if he can hold that distance or if these guys are going to catch up to him. The 420 of Queen of Hearts, who was involved in that accident, is actually on the lead lap, and so must not have had too much damage to her car, as she is now going for the lead. There's two Aces to Z Motorsports cars right there. The 420 is now pulling out to the lead over that 95. Right behind her is going to be the 55 of Ida, and behind her is going to be the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. Ida, previous winner, again, another previous winner here in the series this year. She's currently 27th in points, so a win here could help her, but trying to get over there to Kung Fu Beer. The 57 and the 71, those two KFB Racing cars are duking it out with the 55 of Ida right here for first place. And it looks like that 57 getting that push by the 49 of Jetman is going to be able to make it to the front right now. The 49, the 69, the 22 there on the bottom with the 300. So Jetman, who let's make sure, I don't think he's led a lap, 0 laps led for him today, out to the front right now. Down to the bottom is going to be the 69 of Arco Creates. But Spoopy making it 3 wide to the bottom as she goes. Right behind her is going to be that 00 of Mudbone. Mudbone thinking about making it 4 wide into the turn. 3 wide here at the front of the pack with Mudbone as your leader. Right behind him is going to be that 300 to Resemble. And the 29 a Wishbone Attack. 29 dropping down to the bottom. Wishbone Attack looking to try to take the lead right here as we hit lap number 26. 23 laps to go. And I believe your leader on that lap's going to be that 29 of Wishbone Attack. We'll see what as the timing and scoring updates. But as soon as he gets the lead, the 799 of Mike Check takes right over for it. Looking back through this pack, I can see the number 80 and the 96 back there fighting it out. They are currently running in the 22nd and 23rd position, which is less than a second off the lead. So a second between, really there's 6 seconds between first and 36th right now. As the 07 of Douche Baggins, Syndicate J being shown as your leader on that last lap. Douche Baggins catching up to the 23 of Fuller Than You. This is going to be pandemonium right here. Pandemonium. As the 23, significantly slower than the rest of the field, has blocked the 96, the 95, and the host of the other drivers on the track. Getting down to the inside. Rolling roadblock for that number 23 of Fuller Than You. We'll see if everybody can get around him here. There's the 80 and the 00, the 7 and the 69 now trying to get around him. It's like trying to pass a tractor on the highway as we now have the rest of the field catching up to him. Coming in at, 205 miles an hour with Fuller going significantly slower and causing a rolling roadblock right here. So he's a combine driving down the track in that Dick's Sporting Goods Ford for Aces to Z Racing. Watch that number 10 get past him. There's the 11 and the 30. But your leader right now looks like it's going to be the 47 of Don Kizzle. 17 laps to go, probably 16 laps to go. We got 2 MBR cars right there with the 88 and the 29. Fantastic racing. Again, fantastic racing right now on this track. That's the 29 of Wishbone Attack getting that draft from the 47 of Dom Kizzle. Down to the front stretch they come. Great draft down the front stretch into turn 1. That 29 down to the bottom. looking to take away the lead from the 47 to Dom Kizzle. Down the backstretch they go. And at 3 and 4, leading right now is going to be that 29 of Wishbone Attack. Right behind him is going to be the 420 of Queen of Hearts, again, who spun out in that accident and is already led a couple laps. Oh, she actually hasn't led a lap yet, so we'll see if she can lead this lap coming up, as she's underneath that number 29, a Wishbone Attack, and right behind her is going to be that number, the 07 of DB, getting ready to catch up to Corvette Stingray, who is currently a lap down after not pitting. So they're going to catch up to Corvette in a hurry, but he should be able to stay with this pack. There's the number 11 of TC Roberts, rolling roadblock again. TC down on the bottom. These cars trying to get around him. The 29 of Jetman's around, or 29 of Wishbone Attack's around. DB down to the bottom. The 34, the 40, the 55, all filing around him, as he is, again, a rolling roadblock with that damage that he suffered in the accident. Making sure that they don't get crazy trying to get around him, as, you know, they're all basically racing for the win at this point with 13 laps to go. That's allowing that secondary pack to try to catch up to him. And it looks like we got pit stops again, folks. We got pit stops again. So your leader right now is going to be that 57, as we got pit stops with 12 laps to go. So Corvette Stingray may have had the idea he might be able to go one stop. So we'll find out here in a moment, as the number 57, a Nail Clipper Flipper, pulling it down off the banking and onto pit road. Green flag pit stops underway. Down pit road they file. Here comes a 420 racing, drag racing off pit road with the number 29, a Wishbone Attack. There's the 23, a Fuller Than You, the rolling roadblock. No drama yet on pit road, but we're going to see what happens, as Nail Clipper Flipper still being shown as your leader. That looks like that number 30 of Corvette Stingray is going to get his lap back. Waiting to see what happens here, as everybody looks like they're getting off pit road now. So we'll see who your leader is, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be either the 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon, who is actually being shown as your leader right now, as we have 10 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway for this Georgia 75. So again, Sailor Spoopy Moon and this number 22 looks like she's going to be your leader. Waiting for timing and scoring to update, see who's up in front of her. The number 80 of Hog Eric's up in front of her. Is Eric a lap down? Eric is not a lap down. Eric looks like Eric's on the tail end of the lead lap right now. He's the last. Looks like he's about the last car on the lead lap. 10 laps to go here. And Sailor Spoopy Moon is your leader, right? But now the 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper down the backstretch is going to be going down into turn 3 and 4. Bunch of shakeup as things go on. It looks like Dom Kizzle is actually going to be shown as out of the race, as he has gone out with clutch issues here at Atlanta. So the number 30 of Corvette Stingray is on the lead lap now. Drag racing for first and second is going to be the 22 and the 57. With 6 laps to go, the number 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon is going to be your leader right now. With her and the 57, a Nail Clipper Flipper, basically just swapping position. Let's see what we got going on back here in the back of the pack. Let me check where that 96 is. The 96 is currently in the 21st position. So this could be a good points day for lots of folks, as the Nail Clipper Flipper only 138 points behind that number 96 of Nico 2588. So it could be a shakeup in points. Jump back here through the pack as we see what's going on. There's that 96. The 80's back there with that. And there's the 57 and the 22 still basically fighting it out for first and second. Syndicate J and a host of others are about 1.8 seconds behind them with 4 laps remaining. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to catch them, but I guess we're going to find out, as Nail Clipper Flipper and Spoopy both ran pretty equal times to the rest of the field the last time around. The double zero, so these guys in the draft are running better laps. But the number 23, Fuller Than You, has caused the rolling roadblock again. And the 57, a Nail Clipper Flipper, is really pulling away right now from the number 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon with 3 laps to go here. 2 laps to go. Looks like this might be Nail Clipper's race to win or lose. Not sure what happened to Spoopy there. I think she must have gotten hung up with the number 20 of Adam B5000. But as Adam is not quite as fast as Spoopy, I think she's going to lose that draft. But the 30 and the 55 or 57 are now battling it out right here. Jump back here through the field, see what's going on. Three wide action right now, as that 96 really hasn't been able to get himself going this week, and currently in 20th position, as we got racers catching up to him here. Jump back up here to the front. As we got the white flag here for Nail Clipper Flipper. Down through the tri-oval he comes to take the checker flag. It's going to be that 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper. So Nail Clipper Flipper, who had a great pit stop there, has taken the win. And apologies not showing the Nail Clipper as he was taking that win, but I was, trying to figure out where everybody was on the track. But your winner today here for the Georgia 75 is going to be that number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper. And let's go through your top 10 real fast, as that seemed like it was a couple quick laps right there. I even missed the white flag and everything. So your winner today here for the Georgia 75 is going to be that number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper. Second place is going to be the the 22 of Sailor Spoopy Moon. Third will be the 07 of Douche Baggins. Fourth will be the number 25 of JTM 2588. Fifth will be the 300 of Resemble. Sixth will be the 55 of Ida. Seventh will be the 00 of Mudbone. Eighth will be the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Ninth will be the 66 of Syndicate J. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be that number 420 at Queen of Hearts. So let's see, where were some notable people. Again, the 96 finishing in the 21st position today, and the 80 finishing 34th. So tough runs today here at Atlanta Motor Speedway for some of our drivers. But the second in points, the number 57 of Nail Clipper Flipper coming in and taking the win today. Got to take a deep breath right now, as that was an exciting race. It looks like Nail Clipper Flipper is going to lead the most laps today with 10. So he's going to get those 10 bonus points right there. So that's really going to help his cause. I'll have to go back and see who led it halfway. And I'm guessing it was probably Corvette Stingray, but we'll find out. So also your fastest lap of the day, 206.997 by Wishbone Attack. Next week, we are going to be at Darlington for the Lumberjack Camper Trailers 75. So look forward to that race next week at Darlington. I believe they call that the track Too Tough to Tame, or the Lady in Black. So join us next week for that, and we'll see your points right here. We'll see who the leader is. Excitement could be shake up in the points. I'm not going to know yet, but we're going to see who's leading the points, how the points are faring right now. But that's going to do it for us today from Atlanta Motor Speedway for this Georgia 75. Congratulations again to Nail Clipper Flipper and that number 57 car for KFB Racing. And we will see you next week at Darlington. Take care.